Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through our FPL review. We had 7 games into the season so far, so we've had a big chunk. We've understand how things are going, and things aren't going too well, as you can see on the screen. Overall rank 6.5 million. Not great, not great. In the top 65% of people. It's not great, it's not great. Something that's finished inside the top 0.1%. This is poor. We can see starting with this first game week here, it was a bit up and down here and everywhere, but we had some good performers, we had some strong performers, some players that I've trusted in and still trusting. Raya still in the team, Saliba's still in the team, Dalot still in the team, Saka has now left the team, but it's someone that I would happily bring back into the team. I brought him out for other reasons, which we'll get to. I was happy with Isak at the start as well. Pedro Porro, I've still got in the team as well. Got 9 points in that first game week. I could have done a lot better with him in the team for this game week. I actually got above the average. But Raya and Saliba and Dalot have been strong performances for the whole season. And it's actually surprising me looking at this team now, because there's only, as I said, there's only 6 players that's still in the team. 7 players, sorry. My defence hasn't changed one bit. So my defensive choices at the start of the season are obviously ones that I've been very happy with. This entire midfield and attack has changed since. Brereton Diaz and Muric also on the bench, who are still there. It's interesting. It is interesting seeing stuff like that, but I mean, it shows my defensive issues. I've not had an issue with the defense so far. I know who I can trust and I know who I've not been able to trust. Munoz is kind of one of the not trustless right now. I am looking at getting rid of Munoz soon, but there's been other issues we've had to get rid of. Obviously, Nkunku was a big risk at the start of the season, and it's not paid off. He started not starting games, so I take him out. Bruno Fernandes, we know how United season's going, so we know why we can't just Bruno Fernandes. Eze's had a very up and down season, as he does, and I just think his price is just a bit too much for how Eze plays. I think Saka is, perfectly priced, having a really good season as well. Obviously on a total of 54 points so far. We'll have a look at the team of the season as well when we get to it. Watkins, Solanke and Isak are all having, iffy season as well. Watkins has kind of found a bit of form now, but once again, nothing against United there. Only 2 points in his game, but he's a very purple patch player, and he might go into another one after the international break as well. We'll wait and see. 43 points a week after. This was a big drop off week. You can see 26 points behind, the narrative, and it's because a certain man was like, you know what, I'm going to start scoring again, and Alan was having a very, very good time with another hat trick this week, and it hit me hard as my strikers didn't recover, and my midfield didn't really do anything either. So it was a really poor week. I said Porro, Robinson and Raya, people that I can trust in. Saliba's on the bench getting some points, and Solanke didn't even play. Shows where we are. And then once again, 10 points behind the curve. Actually 14 points behind the curve, because we took a -4. Semenyo, returned on this -4, and so did Palmer. And we had Palmer, Saka, people are returning. Fernandes and Brereton Diaz, once again, just can't trust him. João Pedro was on the bench and scored whilst he was on the bench. It took a -4 for him and he scored. Dalot, not a good week for a clean sheet. Not a good week for a clean sheet whatsoever. Finally getting above the average. But we took a -8, so we went right back down to 52 points, which is just above the average. But we brought in this man, and this man carried the team this week. As you can see, Dalot, the only person getting any points on the board for us. Raya getting points in net as well, and still getting a clean sheet on the bench as well. Muric though would have been better than Raya. 11 points on the bench there for Muric. He made loads of saves, but the investment in Haaland paid off. Once again, another week below average. This is why we are where we are, below average weeks, and then we have a good week is we've taken minus points. João Pedro not playing that week. Vardy, someone that I've just been a bit, why can't I got Vardy in the team? This little trio here gave me too many worries. Obviously Brereton Diaz and Vardy is still in the team. Brereton Diaz, the only reason Brereton Diaz is surviving right now is as a cheap player that's in the team, but even now I think his time is up. Above average week here, finally, in game week 6. Haaland vice captained, didn't really do much, and I'm glad I didn't do much because I put risk into captaining Semenyo. But I did speak about captaining Palmer in this game week, which is really annoying because Palmer went and scored 4 goals. Would have captained Palmer that game week, I'd have been 18 points better off, and I'd been a lot, higher up this leaderboard. I'd probably been in the top half if I got them extra. Just them 18 points can change a lot for you. Minty not returning form after only played 18 minutes as well, which is stinking up the gaff. Havertz has done well since getting the team though, and then another week just slightly below the average. It's annoying. It is annoying. Havertz returning for me, Haaland not returning for me. This is like, the Haaland haters are piping up now. 2 game weeks in a row without a goal contribution. It does hurt, but it kind of shows when he comes back after this next game week. If you go to game week 8, you know, Haaland's, you know, only ever done this once, and then he'll score against Wolves. Hopefully, we should hope he scores against Wolves. The way Wolves have been playing, the defence has been leaking. If I go onto a pick a team and I go onto the team of the season, as you can see, I've only got a few players in that team of the season because I took Saka out. Palmer is in the main man running it right now, but Salah and Diaz are not far behind. Saka not far behind that as well either. I've spoke about how I want to move to Gabriel instead of Saliba because Gabriel's more of a goal threat. I've looked at Trent so much, but for some reason, in my bones, I can't trust getting Liverpool players in. Nicholas Jackson is someone that I really want to get into the team as well. So, you know, there's 3 players on here that I've been looking at heavily with Gabriel, Saka and Nicholas Jackson of how to get them in my team. Yeah, like if I look at transfers, I can take out Varda and then probably bring in Nicholas Jackson. Oh, no. No, I can't anymore. Why can't I anymore? I could. I used to be able to. Just take out Havertz for Nicholas Jackson now. I don't know if I want it to do. I know I want to take out these 2. These, you and you, are definitely the ones that I want to take out. Everyone else is kind of okay sticking for now. Everyone's okay for now. You know, there's some people that are on, you know, the last warnings. And if I have to, you know, I'll take out Havertz and stuff like that. But I would really like to have a Chelsea player in there, whether that be Sancho, whether that be Madueke, whether that be Jackson. I want to figure out how I can get another one of them Chelsea players in because their attack side of things is fantastic. But we'll get onto that in the next FPL video that I do because that's all about the wildcard talk. So yeah, that's how the season's gone so far. I know it's only quick, but we're only a quick bit into the season. I said we've had a chunk, but it's a chunk that we can learn off. It's a chunk that we've changed from. I said the defence hasn't changed at all. It's all been in the attack that has changed. The only one that still lasts from the attack is Brereton Diaz, and I want him gone badly. The guy's not even playing games anymore. I do want Munoz gone, to be fair. But it's something I'm okay sticking with for now, you know, until other issues need sorting. Munoz can stay. I might put my wildcard in this window. We'll wait and see. I shouldn't put my wildcard in this window. We'll wait and see. But that's going to be the end of this video now, guys. I do thank you for joining in. I do thank you for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. Let me know how your season's gone so far in the comments as well. I said thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do catch you next time. Cheers.